Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to do the full camera review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. So the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 was a hugely popular device, but it didn't have a really great camera. The camera on the Redmi Note 3 was kind of average and not the best in this category. With the Redmi Note 4, Xiaomi has improved the camera. It now comes with a 13 megapixel camera. It was at 16 megapixel previously. Now it's a 13 megapixel shooter, 5p lens and face detection autofocus, and we have a dual tone dual LED flash, and this comes with f2.0 aperture, and on the front panel we have a 5 megapixel shooter. So let's get started with the camera review. So first open the camera interface. So the camera interface is typical Xiaomi. So if you have used previously a Xiaomi device, you might be already knowing the Xiaomi's interface. So you have lots of modes: panorama, timer mode, audio manual mode, then beautify, scene modes, and other options are included. And if you go to the settings, you can see the camera frame can be standard 4:3 or 16:9, and picture quality can also be set. There are some other options to change the contrast and saturation, and some default options are also included. And here we have the option to turn on the HDR. On the top we have the option to turn on the flash as well, and on the bottom we have this different filters included. So there are plethora of filters included, so you can just swipe in and choose the filter. So at the bottom we have this camera button, option to record videos, and view the gallery, and here we have the option to turn on the selfie camera. And here if you tap on the viewfinder, you can change the exposure value. So that's another useful option which we have seen in previous Xiaomi devices as well. Now let's talk about the selfie camera. So it has a 5 megapixel camera, and even in the modes we have this timer and audio mode, so that's the only option. Then we have some filters also included for the front facing camera along with the beautify mode. So that's the camera interface of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. So camera interface is quite feature rich and does come with a lot of modes to try out along with the Pro mode. Now let's have a look at the camera samples which you have taken with the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 4. So here you can see that in well lit conditions, that's under daylight, the camera can produce some good photos. You can see the color quality and the overall sharpness levels are pretty good and definitely improved over the Redmi Note 3. The Redmi Note 3 had this issue of oversaturating the images, so that's kind of reduced in the Redmi Note 4, and the colors look pretty much spot on. Even if you look at some of the close-up images which we have taken, there is good sharpness levels, and the color quality also looks pretty good in daylight conditions. So overall, in terms of the daylight experience, we would say it's definitely better than the Redmi Note 3 and produces good photos in the daylight conditions. So that was the daylight shots, both the close-up images and the normal landscape images, both have come quite well. Now looking at the low light images, you could see that the low light images, when we have plenty of artificial lighting, the images looks quite good. The detailing also looks pretty decent for a phone in this price category. But when the light decreases, the extreme low light photos are noisy. That can be accepted because it is not a phone in flagship category. It's a kind of budget or mid-range phone. So for that phone, this is definitely a decent experience overall. There is noise in low light images, but it's quite decent performance overall in low light experience. And you can also see there is a dual tone dual LED flash which provides again a decent experience if you are taking photos in extreme low light conditions. So overall, the rear camera we would say is definitely better than the Redmi Note 3. The daylight shots were quite good and produces a decent color quality, and the low light photos have also improved, but definitely not class leading. Now if you compare with the Honor 6X, which is one of the really good camera smartphones in this price point, we would say it's not really as good as the Honor 6X, but definitely quite an improvement over the Redmi Note 3. So that was the rear camera. Now talking about the selfie experience, again here you can see some of the selfies which we have taken with this front facing 5 megapixel camera. They've come quite good, and there is decent clarity for social shares using the front facing camera. So that was the camera samples taken with both the rear camera as well as the front camera. Now looking at the video recording which we have taken with this device, again quite decent video recording sample which we have taken. There is only 1080p recording option available. There is no 4K support on this device. So the Snapdragon 625 on this device does not come with 4K recording, even though 625 has support. There is no 4K recording on the Redmi Note 4. It's just limited to 1080p. So that is the overall camera experience of the Redmi Note 4. So definitely it's an improvement over the Redmi Note 3, but it's not the class leading performance which we have seen on the Coolpad Cool 1 or the Honor 5X. So for camera enthusiasts, this won't disappoint most of the users. For casual shooting, this is definitely a decent option. But if you're looking for the best camera experience, then we would suggest the Honor 5X or the Coolpad Cool 1. So that is the camera review of the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 4. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.